Yeah, you read the title correctly. I know, it's a weird question, right? What do you mean by, is mobile gaming worth it? Do you mean the time, the money, or, well, something else? So today I want to discuss this because mobile gaming, as you may have noticed, has become a huge part of the gaming industry as a whole and a massive part of many people's lives today. Now, before I go any further, and I'll say this again at the end of the video, that what I'm about to say is not in any way, shape, or form an attack towards people who only play games on their mobile devices. I just want to say that, in my opinion, I think there's so much more to experience than just grinding for currencies or blueprints and tons of microtransactions being thrown at your face on your mobile device. So take me for example. I like playing mobile games and making YouTube videos discussing them. I put a lot of time and effort into mobile games. So why am I asking if mobile gaming is worth it? Well, over the course of my gaming experiences, I've had the opportunity to play on many different devices. For example, last year I was able to build my own PC that allows me to not only play PC games, but also emulate older consoles that I might not have access to. And over the course of these last few years, as we've seen mobile gaming become this abomination of microtransactions, energy bars, and blueprints, I started to ask myself if it's even worth it to keep playing mobile games. Now, for myself, it's pretty obvious that it's worth my time and effort since I've had a long history with mobile games and I like to give my thoughts regarding mobile gaming. And to be honest, some mobile games these days are pretty darn cool. For example, I will always remember, and this is going back to older games, I will always remember the good old days of Modern Combat 4, Asphalt 6, and Nova 3. However, why do I even bother playing mobile games these days? Well, part of the reason is because my YouTube channel started with mobile gaming, and I'd like to stick to my roots, and, well, every once in a while, I'll experience a genuinely good game like I mentioned before. For example, I thought the first few months of Bullet Force and Modern Combat Versus were really fun. But for me, and for today, that's about it. Will I have nostalgic feelings in the future for Asphalt 9? Probably not. Will I remember the good old days of Gangstar New Orleans? No, I don't think I will. However, I will always remember the fond memories of playing my consoles or my PC, no matter what the situation was with those consoles and devices. The fun social aspect, experiences of Counter-Strike, for example, and the intensity of Redout, and the sheer fun of Excitebots for the Wii. Now, you might be confused, and I don't blame you. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that games on PCs and consoles, with the exception of companies like EA, are designed to create experiences. On the other hand, mobile games are pretty much solely designed around taking advantage of consumers in order to make as much money as possible. Now, of course, there will be a couple of needles in the haystack, but I think you know what I mean. So, my question is this. Why are people spending $1,000 on a phone and hundreds of hours and even thousands of dollars into games that take advantage of the human brain in order to make you feel satisfied superficially? I just don't understand why getting 10 blueprints for a car that needs 60 blueprints after hours and hours of grinding is a better experience than the intense speed and adrenaline rush of a game like Redout or the feeling of clutching around in Counter-Strike. Now, 6 years ago, I probably wouldn't be making this video since I could get that same experience with many Gameloft games and also other mobile games, but now everything feels extremely superficial and fraudulent on mobile. So, well, that's about it in terms of what I had to say. Now, I want to be clear, like I mentioned before, this video is not intended to try and convince people to just chuck their iPhones at a wall and buy an Xbox or a PC. I just wanted to get people thinking about what types of games they want to play and their gaming experience. If you like the thrill of gambling for that special item in a loot box in a mobile game, then I can't tell you how to live your life. It's your choice. However, I think that some people will be happier playing a game meant to give, not to take. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.